All right. Good morning. Welcome to Hickory Public Library Storytime. Today we have a special guest, Miss Sharon Clarke. She's going to do musical story time for us. Take it away, Miss Sharon.
Thank you. It's good to see everybody. Yay. We're going to have a great day today with some music and stories. And of course, we're going to start with music like we always do. So if you have some instruments at home that you'd like to go get, you might have already even pulled something out. If you have, go ahead and grab that. If you haven't, I'll be talking for just a few more seconds to give you an opportunity to go get yourself an instrument. You can have some shakers, maybe some bells, some sticks for tapping. If you don't have an instrument at home, you can just sort of make something up. Get some pots and pans that you can drum on, or some wooden spoons that you can snap together. Anything like that will do. If you have little babies, you might have some rattles. Those make good instruments. But just go ahead and grab whatever you have. If you're at home watching this on Facebook video, then you can go ahead and pause me and then go find yourself something to play and then come on back. Meanwhile, I'm going to grab my guitar so that we can get ready for some music. All right, Luke, are you ready? The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. Your friends are my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we play together, the more we play together, the happier we'll be. Your friends are my friends are your friends. The more we play together, the happier we'll be. Very nice. Yay, you guys did great. I'm thinking about another song that I kind of like to do with you guys. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this song. It's called Down by the Bay. Have you heard that song before? Down by the Bay? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Yeah, you recognize that song. It's kind of a call and repeat song. I sing the first part, down by the bay, and then you guys respond, down by the bay. It's like an echo. Where the watermelons grow, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, back to my home. So feel free to sing along and shout it out. And then as we kind of go through the song, we're going to come up with some silly rhymes. So if you can think of some silly rhymes, why rhyming is what this song is all about. So let's get to it. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say, have you ever seen a bear combing his hair? That would never happen, would it? It would only happen down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Have you ever seen a whale with a polka dotted tail? No way. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Oh yeah, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Have you ever seen a fly wearing a tie? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Do you have a rhyme? Do you have a good rhyme? How about, did you hear about the dog that married a frog? No way. That would never happen, would it? Except down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Did you read about the cat that was wearing a hat? You know the book I'm talking about, don't you? Yes, we've all read that book, haven't we? You know where else they read it? Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. That's to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Did you hear about the llama that was wearing pink pajamas? Oh no! It would only happen down by the bay. Yay, good job, you guys. You did fantastic. I love that you were singing along, and that was just great. Well, let's go ahead and put our instruments away. I've got a cool little guitar holder right here that will hold my guitar for me while we do a special story. And since it's springtime usually makes me think about, well, lots of things happen in the spring, but I always like to do some spring cleaning. I go through the house, I clean the whole house, because the spring is a good time to just clear out all the junk that's gathered through the winter. And so it made me think of this special story, the story of the Little Red Hen. And you know, I can see it in your eyes. You're saying to yourself, but Miss Sharon, that's not a hen, that's a rooster. I can tell that that's a rooster, but that's okay. We're going to pretend it's a hen because I have a rooster. I just don't happen to have a hen. But we're going to tell the story of the Little Red Hen today. Let me put my back on up there. And of course, the Little Red Hen had just hatched out some peppers. Beep, 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 beep. And so I'm going to have to, have you help me. We might have to make some animal sounds for this story. You know what sound a pig makes, right? What sound does a pig make? Oink, 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 right? And let's see what else. A cat, what sound does the cat make? Meow, meow, right? And then let's see what else. How about a cow? Moo. Very good. All right. Well, let's go ahead and put on our listening ears so that we'll be ready to listen for this story and help warm up your hands. It is a little bit chilly, but I think it's going to warm up nicely today. And let's twist on our listening ears, shall we? It happened in the farmyard. The Little Red Hen and her little peepers were just walking along. They were going from the barn out to the field to see if they could find a few things to eat. And guess what the little red hen saw? Right there on the ground was a pile of wheat seeds. It might have been that the farmer dropped them. You know, some came out of his pocket or something while he was on the way to sow the fields. But she was so excited. Oh, little peepers, look at these wheat seeds. Do you know what we can do with these wheat seeds? Why, with these seeds, we can plant our very own wheat, and we can make some yummy things like pizza and cupcakes, and we can make a pie. Oh my goodness, we could make blueberry muffins. Oh, there's so many things we could make. Oh, we've got to plant these seeds right away. You know what? We don't want to leave out our friends in the barn. Let's go see if they want to help. So they went over to the barn and they found their friends, the pig and the cat and the cow, and they told them all about the wheat seeds that they had found. Hey, you guys, look, we found these wheat seeds and we're going to plant them and make some delicious goodies. Who would like to help? And the pig said, oink, 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 oink. Not I, oinked the pig. She was too busy dancing a jig. Meow. Not I, said the cat. Oh, I'm taking my nap. And the cow said, moo, said the cow. I'm afraid I don't know how. And the little red hen said, huh, all right then. I guess my little peepers and I will have to go and plant these seeds all by ourselves. Come on, little peepers. And off they went, and they found some nice fertile soil, and they dug their little holes and planted their seeds. They watered them, and soon the seeds sprouted up. They grew and they grew and they grew until finally it was time to cut them down and grind those seeds into flour. The little red hen and her little peepers were so excited. This was so much fun, planting your very own seeds. Little peepers, said the little red hen. It's time to cut down all of these wheat seeds, and so that we can gather all the wheat from the top, grind it into flour, and we'll be ready to make our special treats. Let's go to the barn and see if our friends want to help. Hey, you guys. Hey, Mr. Cow, look. Our wheat is up and ready to be harvested. It's time to cut it all down, and we can make some special treats. Who would like to help? Oink, 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 oink. Not I, said the pig, who was still dancing a jig. Meow. Oh, not I, said the cat. I need to lay down on my mat. Oh. Moo, not I, said the cow. I still do not know how. Well, I never, said the little red hen. I guess my little peepers and I, beep, 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 are going to have to do this all by ourselves. Come on, little peepers. And they went out to the field and they cut down the wheat. And then they took the little seeds and they ground them into a nice fine flour. Oh, little peepers, this flour looks like the best. It's time to make something special with it. What do you want to make? Oh, you want a pizza? Oh, that's a great idea. We can make a pizza for supper. Oh, and what did you say? Oh, you want to make some cupcakes for dessert. Oh, what a great idea. Let's go out to the barn and see if our friends want to help. Hey guys, we got all this seeds. Oh, it ground into this nice, fine flour. It's perfect. And we're ready to make some special treats. My peeper wants some pizza and cupcakes. Would you guys like to help? Oink, 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 said the pig, who was still twirling a jig. Oh, not I, said the cat, who was still taking a nap. Not I, said the cow. I certainly don't know how. Really? Well, then, I guess my little peepers and I will have to do this all by ourselves. Come on, little peepers, let's make dinner. And so they went into the kitchen. Oh, making the pizza was the hardest of all. They had to roll out the dough. Can you grab a rolling pin like this and roll out your dough? There you go. Roll it out. It's got to be nice and flat. Made with lots of toppings. And let's see, put that aside. Now we got to make the cupcakes. Put all this stuff in a bowl. I have some eggs for that. Oops, don't tell the chickens. All right, there you go. Pour it into the pans, put it in the oven. Of course, they had to wait a few minutes until everything was ready, but then they heard that wonderful sound. Ding! You know what that means?
It's done.
Yes, it's ready. It's ready. And they pulled that pizza out of the oven and they pulled out those cupcakes. And you know, that smell went through the whole farmyard. Oh, everything smelled so good. And the little red hen said, oh, little peepers, who's ready to eat this delicious dinner? And guess what happened? Out of the barn came running that pig. I will, said the pig, who finished dancing her jig. Meow. I'll eat some of that supper, said the cat, who woke up from his nap. Moo, said the cow. I will. I certainly know how. And the little red hen said, oh, really? I never. You know, when I found those seeds and I needed help to plant them, did you help? No. And when it was time to cut down that wheat and grind it up, where were you helping then? Not here. And then when it was time to cook the dinner, did you help with that? No, you did not. And so I'm afraid my little peepers and I are going to have to eat this dinner all by ourselves. And that, my friends, is exactly what they did. Now, of course, I think that the pig and the cat and the cow, I think they finally learned their lesson, as most of our friends do in these stories. They finally come to their senses and they decide that they want to be good helpers too. And in the end, they all get together and they live happily ever after. And that's the story of the Little Red Hen. Yay! Good job, you guys. Thank you for helping with all the sounds and everything. Now I'm going to need your help again. I want to do a special song because I'm pretty sure that you guys are all good helpers at home, aren't you? Are you a good helper at home? Yeah, that's what I thought. You do lots of things, like you probably, let's just say, for example, I bet you pick up your toys when you're done playing. Do you do that and put them away? That's a very important way to help our parents or our caregivers, isn't it? Even if you're at school, you should always pick up after yourself, right? And if you're making crafts or if you're coloring pictures, we have to take our scraps and we throw them in the trash. Or when we're finished eating, we have to throw some stuff in the trash. What else can we help with around the house? Let's look at this cleaning helper. Does this look familiar? Like maybe you could help scrub the dishes with this, right? You ever help scrub the dishes? No? Well, you know, sometimes scrubbing the dishes is something for a little bit of an older helper. You know, it just depends on how old you are. You know, some kids that are watching this might be only 2 years old. They're not even big enough to reach the sink, are they? So you have to be big enough to actually reach the sink. But if you were big enough, you could scrub the pots and pans. What else could we help with? We could help actually make the supper, couldn't we? We could help stir the supper in the bowl. Yeah, we could help with that. It's fun to be a helper. Let's see, we can help dust the furniture. Oh, yes, we can help do some dusting. That's something everybody can help with. And of course, we can put our toys away and we can pick up trash, can't we? So let's think about some of these things. I wish I could give you some of these through the Zoom lens so that you can hold them for me, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So let me just put them over here because I kind of need my guitar for this, so I won't be able to use all of my puppets, but I'll try to grab them as we go. All right, let's start by picking up some paper scraps. I'll see if I can. Oh, you really can't see that, can you? Let's see. I'll balance it on my knees. How about that? And the song goes like this. It's very simple. It's to the tune of Mary Had a Little Lamb. So I know that you can learn it quickly. I can pick up paper scraps, paper scraps, paper scraps. I can pick up paper scraps. I am a helper here. Good. Let's do it one more time. I can pick up paper scraps, paper scraps, paper scraps. I can pick up paper scraps. I am a helper here. Good. And we can put our toys away, right? Here's one of our toys. We can put that away. It doesn't really belong in the trash can, but we're going to pretend that's away today. I can put my toys away, toys away, toys away. I can put my toys away. I am a helper here. Good job. I knew I'd have lots of helpers. How about if we help dust the furniture? Let's do that. I can dust the furniture, furniture, furniture. I can dust the furniture. I am a helper here. Oh, and can we help to cook? Let's get cooking. We can help make that pizza and those cupcakes. I can help prepare the meal, prepare the meal, prepare the meal. I can help prepare the meal. I am a helper here. And of course, after we're done eating, it's not really over until we have cleaned up after ourselves, huh? So let's scrub those pots and pans. Let's see, can you see that little guy in there? There we go. I can scrub the pots and pans, pots and pans, pots and pans. I can scrub the pots and pans. I am a helper here. I am a helper here. I am a helper here. Well, good job, little helpers. Thank you so much for all the help you did around the house and helping with our meal today. Wow, that is so nice. It's nice when one person doesn't have to do all the work all by themselves, right? That doesn't feel good when you're doing all the work all by yourself. It feels good when we're all helping together. So keep on being good helpers. And until next time, let's put up a waving hand. Skin-a-rink-a-dink-a-ding, skin-a-rink-a-doo. I love you. Skin-a-rink-a-dink-a-ding, skin-a-rink-a-doo. I love you. Oh, well, I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Skin-a-rink-a-dink-a-ding, skin-a-rink-a-doo. I love you. Bye, my friends. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Miss Sharon. See you next
Bye.
time.
Thank you.
Oh.